There we go, the moon. I'm just down here fiddling around and I'm going to show you how I'm taking this video through my little red Tosco telescope. Let me just kind of move this around here. And what's next on my plate? I could tell you that I'm going to continue making bows and crossbows. It is spring, and so definitely it's that time of the year. Let me zoom in on this thing. Let's see some super moon action. I have to get my head in the game. Pardon the bounce, there we go, along the Terminator. Get my head in the game as far as the preserve, getting everything in order. Now I do have projects, standard bow projects. Pardon me, I'm gonna like make it smaller again. That's a pretty view. I do have bow projects, but you know, why do you watch videos? To see maybe the same thing over and over again? And so I think aside from like I've got a wonderful little Osage recurve bow that Keith passed along that I'm going to send you back, and I've got some long bows to make, but I've been studying this notion of crossbows, you know, and I really want to be able to shoot something 300 yards. I think that'd be so cool. And so I've got what I would consider an English war bow. The thing can be drawn back to 31 inches, and at that, pardon me, I'm going to get it back in here. At that draw length, it's pushing probably over 80 pounds. And so I'm thinking that I could strap that long bow onto a super long. Maybe I could push it to 34 inches. I'm just going to push the heck out of this thing, you know, get it to 100 pounds at 34 inches. And that should be enough to drive something over 300 yards in my estimation, like a real, you know, projectile that has a decent weight to it. And so I think that's going to be the video. Will I continue to make flat earth videos or anti-flat earth? No, probably not. Although I think it's humorous. If you look at the numbers of hits on my videos, I've had like within a day 300 hits on that one where I'm talking about, you know, the sun on the flat earth model. Whereas I could do any other video on anything, which I think is more fascinating than that, and I get half the views. And so apparently people like to see that. If it gets out of hand argumentatively, you know, I'm not going to continue. But I rambled on enough. Okay, in the next few seconds, it's going to be very jerky, because what I did is I've mounted just my simple cell phone to a wooden bracket I made, and it's just basically attached to my telescope. So hopefully this thing will pick it up. I can put the flash on. So prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for jerky camera work. There we go. And there it is. There's the Tosco. And you can kind of see that is just simply, you know, a bracket that just bolts to my eyepiece. And if you have an eyepiece, that is a good, that's not just, you know, a basic junk Tosco eyepiece. That's a good eyepiece with a lot of eye relief. And so you don't need to be as particular as the distance from the camera lens to the eyepiece. It kind of works itself. But there it is. And just to show you that not once did my hands leave my wrist. There's the moon. And somewhat clear, but there we are. Thank you for watching. And, you know, I think I will take that 75-inch longbow and turn it into a giant crossbow. That would be fun. Have a good one, everyone, and thank you for watching.